We are here at the Daisy Girl Communications press conference where Lobo alumni Sarah Westbrook is announcing her triumphant return to her hometown of Snowflake, Arizona to sign copies of her first book, Trauma Bonded. Sarah, can you tell us what inspired you to write this book?
Trauma Bonded is my story of survival. I am not the only person out there who endured abuse in a seemingly good home. I wrote it so others could be inspired to have their voices heard as well. As I went to school to get a master's degree in counseling, I learned how to heal and change the messages that I grew up with.
So come welcome Sarah Westbrook back home on Saturday, September 16th at the Purgatory at 60 South Main Street, Snowflake, Arizona. Starting at 9 a.m., Sarah will be signing copies of her book, Trauma Bonded, and answering questions. 10% off drink orders with proof of book or Daisy Girl merchandise purchase.
Well, and I can say, as the 16-year-old version of Sarah that needed the 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old version of Ronnie, you did not fail me. You were everything that I needed, and you continued to put in the effort to show up in my friendship, in my friend group. You are the only one, because did Declan graduate with you?
He's a year younger
He's
than
a year
I am.
younger. Okay, so yes, that's right, because he was there. Declan was mad at me for what went down with my dad and for something else. I disclosed something confidential that he had shared with me, and then the stuff went down with my dad, and the two events combined. He had a lot of healing that he had to do before our friendship could resume normally. But you were the only one in my friend group that put in the effort to stay. Like, Michael never came back, never showed up. It was like he gave up and quit. And you see that in the book. Like, I waited for him, bags packed, for months, and he never came. So I had to choose to move on, and you stayed. You were there every step of the way, my clandestine, illicit best friend. Even as, and we'll end with this. So this story. So there was a time in our life, early in Mason's and my marriage, where a member of Mason's family moved in with us because they were having some marital struggles. And that individual treated me like shit. And I looked at Mason and I said, either he goes or I go. I'll be at Ronnie's. Let me know when he's gone. And I drove down to your house and we watched an R-rated movie because when I am pissed, I have to do something rebellious. So I watched an R-rated movie at your house.
Amen,
I don't remember
hallelujah.
what one. And we ate Captain Crunch. Was that in this house?
It had to have been. This is the only house I've lived in as an adult.
Okay, so I came to this house where we are recording today. It was brand new for you. Like, you showed me around. You were so excited. This was right after you purchased this place. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I came to this house until my husband could shape up and I could go home. Do you remember that? Do you remember us eating? No, I don't think it was this house. You were in a very small single wide rental.
The one behind my grandparents.
Yes.
Yes, it wasn't
this house.
I'm like that
because I was like,
I'm
it
glad
was
you figured
not
out
this
because that was a
big.
really important detail to this story.
It is.
It is to me.
We're going for
dang it.
accuracy tonight.
Truth-telling series. We're in the middle of the truth-telling series.
Yep.